and then wrote a high detail finishing pass that's going to go in and just clean up all this area in here. You can watch the video and you'll see that in there. And then of course I went back around the table, watched Z flips to the other side, and then wrote another parallel finishing path, which oh sorry, that was the top, I'm lying. Then I went and unhid this blocker over here, rotated the table to about, I think it was 50 degrees. Let's have a look. Let's open that up. I rotated the table to 308 degrees and came in with an index to clearance out all of this detail over here. Alright, so what we had was we rotated the table upwards, then we did a general cut, then a high detail cut in that area, then rotated the table up this way, parallel finishing, high detail parallel finishing in this area, rotated the table to the opposite corner. You can see the blue arrow, world coordinate system to there, and they did a parallel finishing in there, obviously with the blocker hidden. Alright, and we got everything cut for the side of the ring. Now what we had to do is I manually rolled the table 180 degrees and then repeated all the steps in this bulk finishing flips area again on the opposite side of the ring. Alright, I'm going to show all the blockers again, and I'm going to hide that. Alright, so then came the rotary section. I call it the rotary section. It was mostly indexes, but just for want of a better word, we're going to call it the rotary section. Let's show the layers. Wow, cancel layer. Alright, I'm going to grab the whole lot and roll it back up in the correct orientation. I'm going to switch off the milling constraints. Okay, and I'm going to grab all the rest of this and rotate it back upwards. Got to try and keep this video under 10 minutes, which I'm going to struggle to do. Come on, just please turn. Control Z, that didn't work for me. Okay, all of you rotate around F4, shift click, and let's go. Sorry, this laptop's really struggling. It's almost cooking. Come on, turn. Wow. Now you can see how painful it was working on this job. Someone can donate me a real computer, that'll be lovely. Okay, click. Alright, it's going to think about this for a few minutes and then it'll finish the rotation. There we go, it happened. Wow, look at that. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the high detail layer for now so we can try and get back a little bit of flexibility in the movement. Alright, so the first thing to do on this was I had to get the table looking back up at 0, and then I ran a full finishing pass at about 50 micron step over right around the ring. Okay, and then we started some indexes while it was held in Brands Arbor. So looking through the ring finger like that, I did a rotate table operation to this area, hid this. Actually I can switch off the blockers layer and turn on the high detail layer again. Alright, so what I did is I rolled the table so that it's perpendicular to this detail, and then wrote a path to go over just this detail here at about 20 micron step over. Then we rotated the table again to the opposite side of the ring and did a path for this detail here. Now to write these paths sounds like a pain in the bum, but actually all you do is just go dupe edge along that edge, that edge, that edge, that edge, etc., and the same for over here, dupe edge, and join them up and use them as a constraining curve inside when you do your path generation. So literally you can constrain a rotary path or an index path to any detail on top of your ring. Alright, and then finally of course was the cutting of the dragon itself, which came up the top here. We rotated up to 0 degrees and cut the dragon. I think I used a 10 micron step over for this. I did notice when I was finished with the dragon that I didn't like what I got from it in terms of the border around Australia and the rest of the continents. So what I did is I went in and manually drew a little curve around the continent areas, projected it onto this NURB surface, which I made with the drape, and then wrote an engraving path, which literally just went in and rotated around and just literally cut in about maybe 30 micron into the job, so that I got a nice engraved finish with it. I'll simulate that so you can see what happened, but literally it just went in and cut. Okay, it's set on really slow simulation, but you can tell that it's not the tip of the cutter is not going in really deep at all. Okay, alright, and that was cutting the dragon. It sounds like a lot simpler than it actually was. Thank you for watching.